Now you may hear children running around and squealing in the background on some of my videos. That's because our allotment site is right next to a local primary school, and at the moment it's playtime. Now that's the old deck and its support frame all cleared away now, and as you can see there's still a little bit of rainwater sitting underneath where the deck was. Now that's not surprising really, since this is the lowest point on my allotment. I've already forked through the area and made a few drainage holes, but it'll probably take a few days for it to fully drain. Next I'm turning my attention to the bed in front of the deck. Now the first job here is to clear away some of the grass and the soil along the edge, just so I can properly see where the boundary of the bed lies. So let's crack on with that. Now that the area has been cleared, I can take another measurement and get a more accurate size for the carcass. Now I've cut two pieces of gravel board at 210 centimetres in length. These will form the deck and the bed. I've also cut two pieces at 120 centimetres, which will make up the width of the bed. The carcass is now fixed together. Now the next step is to do a dry fit of the deck supports so I can see how they'll sit in place. Now the ground where the deck is going is very soft and muddy, so I'm starting with the dry fit here to get a better idea of the sizes of wood I'll need. Since I'll be using offcuts from previous projects, it's a little bit like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Now let's take a look at these old deck boards then. Now this is the side that was used previously. Now you can see that the ends are quite rotten, but I think they can still be reused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure in about 50 centimeters and cut off the damaged sections. That should leave me with solid usable wood. This job is now more or less complete. It's been a bit messy with the mud and the rain showers, but we got there in the end. We now have a new raised bed and a refreshed deck. All of the deck boards were reused. I simply turned them over, cut off the rotten parts and refitted them. And every piece of timber used in this project was left over from previous builds, so in effect it hasn't cost me anything. The deck boards came from when I built the deck at home in 2019, and the gravel boards and the timber underneath were leftovers from when I constructed my hoop houses. So the next task here will be to renew the wood chip path that runs between these two raised beds. When I first did this job a couple of years ago, I didn't have enough weed suppressing membrane, so I made do with old plastic bags from my manure deliveries. That solution has worked reasonably well up to now, but this time I'd like to do the job properly and remove the plastic bags altogether. So that's it then for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more videos of this type of thing. I've got, at the moment I've still got 98 subscribers. I had a target in my head of 100 for Christmas, so if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It doesn't cost anything. You just become one of my subscribers, that's all. I'd like another 2 before Christmas. Anyway, if I don't see you before then, have a nice Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next video.